Oh, hello. You like technical difficulties? Well, welcome back to Homebrew Buddies, a Dungeons and Dragons discussion group where we talk about homebrew in Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition. Once again, we're trying to get Oh, great, phenomenal. We working. So if you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button. Our goal for January is to hit 100 followers on Twitch, 10 new Patrons for Patreon, and we only need like 5 more to hit our goal for Patreon. So please like, subscribe, follow us, and help support your local BIPOC group. Let's get some shout outs for my homies. Yo, Max the Cup, newest follower. We see you, homie. Thanks for Pebble Crumbs and Laz Juno for subscribing us. We love you, friends. And for our Patreon, thanks, Bert R. Awesome. You're all phenomenal. You know what? Speaking of adventures, we're going to go on an adventure. If you enjoy this content, come check out Roleplay Varied on February 5th at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, where we will be dealing out our second episode of our newest campaign. And if you haven't checked it out, it should be out on YouTube sometime soonish. So be looking for that. Also subscribe to our YouTube channel because it's pretty dope. See our other content that we've had so far. If you want even more content, next Sunday at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, we have our Kids Table. It's a group of local Tacoma kids who are essentially learning Dungeons and Dragons for the first time, and they come together and we play fun adventures with them and we teach them. It's really fun. Yours truly is a troll in that, so come check it out and see me be a troll. Really funsy stuff. And for today's intermission, we have a song called Aquafina by Jerusha. Check her out onto YouTube for more of her content, and also a promo video for the YouTube channel Muse and Dionysus. They are also pretty dope. Check them out. They got great stuff. And without further ado, let's say hi to our other homebrew buddies, Rico Lestraps.
I have to put my name for school a lot, so just everybody calm down.
It's okay.
Okay. What's up, guys? How's it going?
It's okay.
What do we
Alrighty,
got?
friends.
What do
It's
you
good
got
to
for us
be
today,
back.
Addison?
Okay, friends. Thanks, Rico. We love you, homie. We're all buddies here. That's what this show is about. Oh, just if you're aware, Rico's trying to troubleshoot our sound problems. We love him because we're all buddies here. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into this content, my friends. Today we're talking magical finger trap. I invented this this item because one day after after my quarter at college, my professor all of a sudden, I don't, for whatever reason, he said, "Here you guys go. You can have some finger traps," and he had a literal bag of finger traps for us, and he gave us finger traps.
Did he
And
have
from
like a
then on, I
philosophy
thought, how
lesson attached?
obscure. No, he
No,
didn't. It
just a
was
bunch
the
of
most
finger
randomest
traps.
thing.
Oh,
He just gave us a bunch of finger traps.
what a foul
There
thing to
was
do.
there's nothing. It was obscure. I loved it. So from then on, I was playing my Dungeons and Dragons campaign, and I decided I'm gonna make a finger trap. And this finger trap, it is a magical item, and you have to attune yourself to it. And the way you tune yourself to it, is you have to put your fingers inside, and you have to either beat an Arcana check or you have to beat a strength check. And I wanted this to be really versatile for magic users or for fighters, that either one can attune to this. So if you're like a fighter class, you can use your strength to pull yourself out. If you're a magic caster, you're able to use your arcana or magic, pull yourself out. But once you're attuned to this item, you can use your action and you can cast it onto a humanoid of your choice. And essentially, what this does is the humanoid has to either move out of the way, dodge, or they have to hold it back so that way it doesn't lock onto their fingers. That being said, if they do get trapped in the finger trap, they now have disadvantage on anything with their hands. So attacking. Um, hello. Oh, sorry. Technical weird stuff. So if you have to, sorry, lost my track. So basically, what happens is, um, if you have anything to do with your hands, so like if you're a spellcaster and you have any if it's somatic parts, you can no longer cast because you don't have your hands. Boom.
So
So
you throw it at them?
there's a lot of cool things. It's like, yeah, you throw it at them. You
Okay.
magically throw that at them.
So
You
they
chuck
they
it
are
at
they
it.
are similar to another magic item. I believe the iron bands, which basically is just like a ball of metal bands that when you throw it, you don't have to attune to it the way that yours does, but it does kind of do a similar thing where you get restrained by it. The big thing about it though is that it's like a DC 20 strength check to get out. Um,
Really?
Interrupting y'all
and
real quickly just here to see if I can convert.
okay. Um, but the Iron Bands, God, I'm almost certain there's another name, but I'm pretty sure it's very similar to Iron Bands. But it is a when you break if somebody fails that DC 20 strength check, they are restrained by the Iron Bands for the next 24 hours. Like they're pretty strong.
Wow.
But if they break the Iron Bands, they are broken forever. So it is it
Wow.
is a weird middle ground between a one-time use item and something that can be useful over and over again. You have to like pick your enemies um, very cautiously. But this item sounds like
Definitely.
kind of like a multi-use item of that's a little bit less powerful. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I did. I wanted this to be an item to use for my either players at the time to help fight the to I use this for my players so that they would be able to fight the big bad easier, because if you have your big boss doing 4 attacks and lair actions and legendary actions, disadvantage on their attacks will help because I guarantee you have like what 6 chances to eventually hit them.
Hmm.
It it
Um,
it it'll even itself out.
they're called the Iron Bands of Binding.
Mm, I haven't heard of that.
Oh, I missed
Yeah,
like
it's
I
one
have
of
to check it
those
out. That sounds
fun
dope.
magic items. I like it a lot.
I did miss like half of the
And
description.
I also, as a DM, I created this item. Sorry, and as a DM, I created this item to be able to give to my big bads or my evil people to be able to get rid of advantage from barbarians. Because if you reckless attack, you get that advantage. But oh, plot twist, haha, you get disadvantage because you got the finger traps.
And so you have to reckless attack to neutralize your disadvantage,
Yep.
and which in turn gives the bad guy advantage regardless. Very smart, very smart, very upsetting. I'm gonna use that on all my
Very
barbarians from now
tricky.
on. Um, one of them is in the room, but that's okay.
uh, DMs, fellow listeners of this stream, be aware. I like to be very tricky. I like to be very fair and allow my players to do stuff, but I will be very tricky and find ways. I'll find loopholes. I'm very tricky that way. So,
I
speaking
have.
of loopholes and speaking of these ratings, let's
Mhm.
go into let's go into overpowered, underpowered, just right. How do we think this is gonna play out, my friends?
This is gonna be my first, I think, just right. I hate the iron bands of binding. I've used them many times in my session, and I hate that it's a DC 20 because not everybody can break it. It's like in that DC 20 is in that weird middle ground where I'm like, only my strongest enemies can get out, but my weaker enemies, no chance, right?
Yeah.
But if they try and use the iron bands on my really strong enemies and it breaks, all of a sudden that restraint option that I gave them is no longer available, which I think sucks. So I think this is a great middle ground because it gives the chance of failure, but also like depending. I think so. Here's another question before I say specific, just right exactly. How long do you think until the person who is restrained is able to try again?
It's every turn usually.
Every
So
turn.
they'll try to yes.
So theoretically, like once a minute they can try, like if outside of combat.
Theoretically, yes. End of the turn. End of their turn.
Hmm. Okay. Um, I could see it being abused, but honestly, my gut says just right. That's what my gut says. So I'm gonna go with it.
It generally when I've played with it has turned out to be just right. Speaking of, I totally forgot. The DCs are generally based off of your own DCs, right? So
Okay.
if you have a spell class, if you have a spell cap, if you have a spell DC of like 15, you have to beat your 15. If you have a strength, or I if you're trying to break out with strength, you have a strength DC based off of strength. So strength modifier plus 8 plus your
Plus
proficiency.
proficiency.
So
So
whatever
this
that
is
is.
based off
Yes.
of the person that is in it, right?
Attuned.
So yeah, so the DC that I'm trying to beat is my own DC or the DC of the person that threw it at me.
It's when you're trying to attune, it is your own. If someone throws it at you, it's theirs. Does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
I think this truly makes so much sense just because of the Iron Bands of banding. I just want to keep bringing up that I'm like, I love and hate this magic item.
You're really conflicted on
Can
it.
be
That's
such.
understandable.
I just it. I don't know. Restraint. I like this magic item because of the way you're wording it. Is because restraint in D&D is such a harsh condition.
It is.
And this feels like a middle ground where you are putting a handicap on your enemy, but not like fully taking the entire party out of battle, you know? Like there's still combat is still occurring.
Exactly. And that's some of my qualms I have with just Dungeons and Dragons with conditions, right?
Hmm.
Because technically when you're stunned, you can't do anything. And that's not
I
fun to
hate
be like,
stunned.
yeah, you're stunned, you can't do anything. You're literally just sitting there watching your friends play a game. That's not fun,
I've thought
right?
about
But
like
if you have this
for to like make stunned feel like not as shitty as like buy Uno cards and give the skip card to one of my players when they get stunned.
That's awful.
Like, skip. But
You know
okay,
what?
but that being said, with that thought, what if I just like reversed initiative?
You
Like
know
that
what?
was the Uno bad guy. Just like draw four, like four new bad guys show up.
You know what? We're gonna make the deck of Uno things. That's what I'm gonna try to work on, the deck of Uno things at some point. And I'm gonna try this weird meta thing. It's gonna be kind of overpowered, just like the deck of many things. But that's,
I'm just
that's my
thinking
next
like
thing I'm gonna
layer
work on is the deck
actions.
of many. I think we got something. But for now, Kevin, let's head on to you with your painting, man. We got our
boy.
predictions.
Yeah.
Let's move on to your segment, my friend.
Oh, wait, Rico, what was your prediction? I didn't hear yours.
Ah,
Oh, yeah,
well,
let me speak
considering
first.
that I only like heard a quarter of that since I was dealing with figuring out how to make us heard, I think it's the best, most perfectest item that Addison has created thus far.
High praise.
Yes.
High praise.
Oh my, thank you you so much. That means so much.
No, I think it sounds really fun. I love the mechanic of it, and I think it's going to be very engaging, regardless. Yeah.
Ba ba ba! Ah, did I scare you? Look at it. Look at how terrifying. It's got fucking blue spikes and a red mouth and a decayed yellow flesh that looks kind of like a rotting brain. I think. I like to think so.
Now, what kind of yellow are we talking about?
This is. I want to say it is my demonic yellow. But today we are going to start finally doing a little bit more detail work than we have been. This is what I would say is the base fully, finally. Like, we've got a lot of intermingling colors. I've kind of color-coded everything, so I know where all my sections are. I wanted this eye to look a lot more decayed than the rest of the body, but that did not happen. So we're going to try again for that. But first of all, what I'm going to do is with our first color swatch, all these scales and stuff at the back that I did last time, I don't know if anybody remembers, but I put... Well, that was just a full arm that came off.
Oh, no.
Full arm that came off and fell in. Yeah. Alright. That's fun. That's very fun. Give me that paper towel real quick. Okay. Did not expect that to happen immediately. You can see it, just fucking arm fell out of it.
Hot take, the arm
Straight up fell out of it.
If you want to help Kevin out, please subscribe so we can get some more money to be able to buy super glue for Kevin's little arm on his beholder. Go hit that subscribe button, hit it like it. Come on.
But what I said, so now this arm that I have that has weird paint on it is now going to be a part of it when I hot glue it on. That'll be something I do off camera. What a great start. Anyway.
Thoughts and prayers, like Sade said in the chat.
Let's do what I was saying.
Prayers
So all these scales in the back, we are going to be filling in with some red. I mixed my pure red with some underdark gray, and I'm just gonna try and get in between those scales. So, Addison, if you have any questions or anything you'd like to just fucking rant about, be my guest.
Yeah, homie, let's do a hot take for you, friend. Here, I got a hot take for you.
God damn it.
What do you say is the most spiciest color?
The spiciest color?
The spiciest color.
Well, so here, I guess I feel like there's two schools of thought immediately. Is one, you can base what the spiciest color is based on colors that are normally associated with spicy foods. With that being said, that would be like in the reds and the oranges, veering towards that kind of like dark Halloween orange. But I think the spiciest color is an electric blue.
Oh, really?
I think it just spices up anything that it's in. Like, just a nice, very like bug out blue, you know? That's what I think is the spiciest color. What about you? What do you think, Addison?
Well, first off, Neon Rocker just said, I think it's red gold color. That's the essence of spicy. I can understand that. That's
This is the blue
That's a
I'm
nice
talking
spicy
about.
color.
Look at that. Look how spicy that blue is. Just how it pops.
Oh, here's a throwback for you. For all those who's tuned in for our stream, our New Year's Eve stream, I wore that colored suit. If you remember.
That's true.
So Kevin, was I spicy?
I think
That
you
was
were very
Dean.
spicy.
You were pretty spicy that day.
You were very spicy.
Oh, thank you.
I
Oh,
also also think you were
I'll take
fishing
that.
for
That
yes.
is a. I was fishing for that. Yes. You're right. You're right, dude.
What? I'm right? I had no idea. And you are ugly.
Compliment
And
River
you're the
so
fool.
Compliment River has such a nice flow today. So many fish in Compliment
Sometimes
River.
you need that serotonin. You need it.
You do, I know. Holy shit, you're Mr. Krabs today.
I am Mr. Krabs today.
Just fucking roasting you, Addison. I'm sorry. Getting all-
Money. Kevin, what do you like? Money. Kevin, why do you paint? Money.
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 Like money, honey. See?
So what part of the...
All right, Kevin. What kind of colors are you using?
Yeah. What are you
Do you have
focusing
any
on
weird
today?
named colors for us today?
So, I've got some colors that I set out, and we've got a bunch of colors that are on the sidelines in case I feel that they are necessary, but I've only pulled out 4. So I got, like I said, I got pure red and underdark gray, and if you can kind of see my palette, they're kind of mixed together to create a little bit of a texture to it, and make it a little bit more watery, because the red's a lot more watery than the gray, so it kind of texturizes themselves together. I don't know what those words mean, but they mean something to me. Where it feels, I don't know how to talk about a liquid being thicker than it is, because it's a liquid. But,
Viscous.
You know, people
The
say that wines
viscosity.
are dry, so I feel like I have.
You know, that's one of the that's one of those weird
Addison also
words.
discussed it. Like it was weird hearing both of you say it at the same time.
Because great minds think alike.
Whoa. That was a sick
Rico,
cat.
we can't hear you, amigo.
You can't hear me?
No,
Yes, I
yeah,
can't.
Rico's gone, so.
I'm here. Weird.
Okay, so now. Here, let me show you.
You
the
can hear me on the
progress, 'cause I think
stream.
it's going really well. So we got the dark red stuff in between all the scales. Kind of got it on the head. I'm gonna try and get it on these cheeks to create that gaunt look on them. And then, yes,
Yes.
you can hear stuff in the background though. So once we get these cheeks and the sides, get these fucking cheeks on this thing. Holy shit, this thing's thick. Sorry about that. It's weird.
Beholder, thick or not.
Thick.
Absolutely.
Yeah, with 4 C's. That's what we talking about.
That's how we talk on this fucking pod.
Oh my god. If we have a beholder in Roleplay Varied, it's going to be a thick beholder. She's going to be
Beholder?
curvy. The curviest beholder.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Here's
Roll
my
for
question. Here's my
seduction
question.
on
How
this
can a
beholder.
how can an orb be
fucking-
curvy? It's just
See,
an orb.
see, that
Dude, you
notion.
know- have you
It's
seen
got all
Lumpy
the
Space?
curves.
Here's
Have you seen Lumpy Space Princess?
Thank you,
dude? Oh my
thank you. I'm
God,
about to say,
fucking
here's
Alex.
Rico's hot take of the day. Here's Rico's hot take. Why do we have to have circular beholders? The only requirement of a beholder is the floating eye, a mouth, and a bunch of, tentacles all over. It could be pear-shaped. It could be
Yeah.
oblong,
Yeah, you
elliptical.
coward.
Come on,
You absolute
decolonize your
coward.
mind with these circle notions.
Come on, Wizards of the Coast. Get yourself
Come
a
on,
fucking
Wizards of
curvy
the
beholder.
Coast.
You
We
coward.
want our beholders to represent curves.
We know you're listening, Wizards of the Coast.
I legit
know.
couldn't text some
We know you're
people.
out there.
I'm gonna text the people I know and be like, fix this.
Plot twist, Wizard of the Coast PR.
Holy shit.
We need the curvy beholder.
We
Oh
need
my god,
the
Mr.
curvy.
Mr. Coast. Mr.
I mean,
Coast,
look,
I'm so sorry.
let's see the beholder right now. Let's see how it's looking. How's it looking? Mr. Coast. See, it's already a little curvy. You gotta add a little extra. She could be more voluptuous. It could be, it could,
So we've got got that dark all surrounding it now, right? And I need to get some more on its brow because I accidentally went way too thick underneath it. But we're gonna fix that. Don't worry, guys. Don't you worry.
Neon, yes. Beholder's gotta have curves in all the right places.
Dude, they really
Here's the
do.
question for that.
All the
Where are
right-
the right places on a beholder?
Temples.
I think each of its arms. I was gonna say each of its arms should have giant biceps, triceps, and forearms. Each one of them should be absolutely jacked. No more of these skinny little twig arms. What are these, bones and veins? Yuck.
We want.
a ripped arm.
Okay, yeah. So our requirements,
Arms.
Mr. Coast, our requirement,
Our demand.
our demand in the next compendium is a beholder with curves and biceps that would put Arnold to shame.
Absolutely.
You also need to have really ripped triceps. So
Thank
I
you.
want the governor to cry. That's my hot take. That's my hot take. I want Arnold Schwarzenegger to cry because this beholder is so beautiful he can barely look at it. Okay, so I did a step because we were in the middle of a really great bit that I didn't want to interrupt. I added a lot of red to the mouth, if you can see. It's real wet and slimy in there, but it'll dry. So first what we're gonna do is I think this beholder is a beautiful, beautiful baby, and we're gonna give it a beautiful green eye. So I'm gonna give it a nice little dab right in the middle of its eye, and then we're just gonna
This
leave
does
that
get loud.
because I kind of want this thick little eye thing to just stay there. I think it looks really cool, and when it dries, it's gonna just look like weird and textured for no reason. But this base here, we're going to paint these arms. Just kind of get them on one side each. This is what I've heard is called shading and definition.
nice.
Yeah, but we're only gonna get one side of them to be slimy with this putrid slime green. Because I don't want it to be too slimy. What? Why don't I want it to be too slimy?
Tell us, Kevin.
Because I don't associate zombies with slime. I associate them with necrotic rot. And slime is a product of necrotic rot. But it is not the main product.
The conviction.
There's a lot of conviction.
I'm gonna have to disagree with you, my friend.
Well, you can disagree and be wrong.
Have you ever touched like rotting flesh?
Yeah, many times. I mean, no.
Kind
What?
of getting serial killer vibes, my friend.
Come on, man. Get out of here. What are you talking about? I'm just hanging out. Come
Is
on.
Kevin a serial killer?
Hey. Not according to the U.S. government, alright?
What government?
The U.S.
What are you talking
The
about?
United States of America plus the Virgin Islands, okay?
I
I
have
don't want to
nothing.
talk about it anymore.
I have nothing to say. I
I'm
have
gonna keep
nothing
my
to
mouth
say.
shut on this one.
I have no jokes to make. I have nothing.
Next homebrew buddies, we just see Kevin as the host. I'm your host, Kevin. What happened to Addison? I don't know, man. He went to the Virgin Islands.
Addison freaked out. Addison absolutely freaked out.
Marina rescued him.
I swear to God, this fucking ghost lady appeared. I was just hanging out with Addison. Fucking ghost lady appeared and didn't know what the hell she was up to.
Oh,
Hopefully.
mess. How's it looking?
Okay. Pretty good. I had this weird idea to give it like a putrid slime mohawk, which I'm currently in the process of doing. Oh, I can hear me and you on you, Rico.
Sorry.
I don't know
It's
if
true,
that is
I
something
can also
that
hear
I
that.
can.
That's my monitor turned too loud. Remember, we were having so many audio
Look at this
issues, I
peachy
turned my
front
monitor all the way up. Gross.
A little mohawk. Yeah, it's gross. But yeah, so we got these arms to be covered in like Nickelodeon slime, basically. And then we're gonna go in with my last additive that I had, which was the Xanathar's Blue. So we're gonna go back to our highly detailed one. And so I had this idea earlier, and I don't know how good it's going to go. So we're gonna try our best. But I have this Xanathar's Blue, this electric blue that I really like. And instead of bloodshot eyes, I thought, what's going on? Is somebody calling my name or something? Okay. Somebody's calling my name. Whatever. Instead of bloodshot eyes, I thought I could have arcane shot eyes. So I'm gonna use this Xanathar's Blue and create like some blue bloodshot in the eyeball. And because I think that would be sick as hell.
That's a nice detail right there.
Thank you. It's gonna be very difficult. Okay. Alright. This is working a little bit. Oh! Okay, the green and yellow are mixing, the green and the blue are mixing a little bit, kind of make it a little yellow. That's fine. That's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Okay, that didn't really work. So now the blue is gonna become the sclera.
What happened? See, yeah. This is why I don't paint, y'all. This is why we have Kevin doing painting. I would have been like, I'm done. I failed. Put it away.
Oh my
I
god.
also get mad about it.
Jeez, guys. Learn to turn your mistakes into your product.
I do on stage.
That's a nice positive talk.
That's what's called capitalism, baby. Market yourself, alright? You pull yourself by your bootstraps, brother.
And Kevin's been replaced.
Holy shit,
Oh,
what? Oh my god.
Oh, Kevin!
Who's
kidding.
this guy?
Who's this guy?
You got a cooler Asian. Why'd you do that to me?
I kid. We
See,
joke.
this is the only podcast where I feel like I could make that joke and somebody isn't gonna try and also make an Asian joke.
Nope.
People are like, oh, he said it.
He made the joke. That means we can all make jokes now, right? Right? That means there's no racism's gone?
Oh.
He solved racism?
We solved it, brother.
We
Holy
solved it.
shit.
Welcome to
solved
Homebrew
racism.
Buddies, where we solve racism.
I'm calling this. I'm calling the CEO of racism over here.
What? Okay, we are almost.
All right, Kev, let's see it.
We are almost at the last little bits. I'm almost done. Let me just do my last little bits of cleaning. So I put some blue kind of all over its body, and now I'm just mixing it. I kind of feel like we are almost at the done point. Oh man, this eye looks fucked up. Look at this.
Oh. I mean, it might dry nicely.
Kind of a little bit of. No, it's gonna dry nicely. No, I think whatever. I don't know. I like how goofy and weird and textured it looks. Like,
Yeah.
it
It'll
almost
make it
looks
look
like.
thick.
It almost looks in my mind. I'm like, maybe the beholder made a fake eye.
It's his beholder
It's actually a
contact.
glass eye.
See here's the fun. That is my tip for painting. I haven't painted for long, and I've never used one of my minis in one of my games. But if you mess up, or do something that looks weird, just make it a quirk of your monster, and all of a sudden that's a more dynamic combat already. Just because
Absolutely.
a little cork that you can come back to every now and again. That's my little mini painting tip.
Yes.
This leg that fell off is dry now, so let's see if we can just insert it back in.
Breaking legs.
Like
Breaking
Once
tables.
again-
Breaking legs.
Once again, please,
Breaking racism.
And
please
there we
like and
go.
subscribe.
It's back in.
Like and subscribe us so we can get some hot glue for Kevin.
I've got hot glue. Got it. Don't worry.
No, not hot glue, super glue.
Super glue.
Some really nice fancy glue.
I wish I was hot glue. Sorry, was that on? Or
Yep.
that was supposed to be an inside
Yes,
thought.
you
My
were-
bad.
you were
Just
on.
disregard it.
All right. Thanks, Kevin, so much for your awesome painting segment, my dude.
Yes.
Virtual-
And say
virtual
goodbye
fist
to
bump.
our little paint sad face.
Oh. Bye, sad face.
All right, my buddies. We're gonna take a quick ad break and little break. Get your water, get your homebrew, get what you need. Please enjoy our break. It's Aquafina by Jerusha, and once again, a promo video for the YouTube page, Muse and Dionysus. Check them out. We'll be right back.
Little kisses for the audience.
Before I go, just want to let you know, we are going to run a couple ads. It helps us continue our table growing. So please stick around and watch our ads. And if you subscribe, you don't get ads. You can just look at our awesome intermission slide and hear our cool intermission music. So keep that in mind and hit that subscribe button for us.
You can text me at 97.
Hello, and welcome to court.
Hello, and welcome to court. Welcome to Shift Change. Subscribe for more, and thank you for watching.
Hello, welcome back to Homebrew Buddies, a Dungeons & Dragons discussion group where where we talk about homebrew in Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition. If you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button. Our goal for January is to hit 100 followers for Twitch, 10 new patrons for Patreon, and we only need 5 more for Patreon, so please subscribe, like, follow us, and just help support your local BIPOC group. So let's do a quick recap. We're talking today, the magical finger traps, and essentially we're gonna do a little encounter, and we're gonna see how they work. So Kevin, let's say hi back to our buddies, Kevin and Rico, and let's introduce their characters.
Okay.
Hello.
Rico, do you want to go first, or do you want me to? I can go first.
You can go first.
Let's
You're
roll
muted,
initiative.
Rico.
Who goes first? Rico,
Okay.
you're muted.
I rolled an 8.
I had my dice fully ready. I also rolled an 8, but I have plus
Whoa.
4.
I have a +1.
Okay.
So
Okay,
go first.
Rico, go first.
My name is Madrin Dizar. I am a half-elf rogue. That's all I got on this one right now, honestly. This character has a quick build from a former druid, so all you get's a name today.
Hello, my name
You're all
is
good, my homie.
Dilly. Dilly the fighter. I'm a hill dwarf. I'm from up in the hills. I don't know if you can hear my awful Welsh accent.
Dilly, stop dallying around. Let's get to work.
Yes, of course, yes. we shall go forward. Woo.
Woo.
Phenomenal.
Hello.
So, we
we're
got
off
our
to the
characters?
marketplace. Wait, what's your character's name, Rico, again?
Madrin.
Yeah, I forgot his name right off the
Madrin.
bat.
Madrin.
Madrin and Delhi.
And Delhi. Madrin and Delhi.
Madrin and Delhi.
Sounds like a great sandwich
Okay.
store.
Wow.
It does. Anyway, without further ado, so Madrin and Delhi are walking through the marketplace of this local town, and as you do, you come across a quaint little shop, a magic shop with a wizard hat on top of it, and it says Maudrin and Delhi's Magic Shop.
Oh, Madrin. This shop sounds very similar to us. Yes.
It does. It does. They spelled my name wrong.
Perhaps based solely on that, we should enter.
I don't
How do
know.
you
It
feel about
seems
that?
fishy. Yes.
Fishy? I don't think they sell fish.
We are near the shore. Dilly, let's
Well,
go to
if
a
anything goes wrong-
fish market after this, all right? As he begins to walk in.
Okay. If anything goes wrong, I've got
as
my
you walk
rusty
in-
hammer.
As you walk into Mudrin's and Delhi's, you're greeted with hello and hello.
Hello.
Two very similar characters to just like you all, and they say, "Wow, what a ravishing looking hill dwarf!" But it's a woman. It's a woman, so it's gender swapped.
Oh, hey. How's it going?
Hello.
You look very pretty.
Hello.
Madrin is.
And
yeah. Go ahead.
would you like to buy some wares?
I have nothing important
what
to add.
what wares do you
We
have?
have very fine wares for you.
Oh. Yes, I'd love to see. What's your
Why, of
speciality?
course. We have. And she pulls from her bosom 2 finger traps, and she said, these are the magic finger traps. Would you care to try them?
Ooh.
Are these from the Grey Dorient?
No,
Okay. Well,
They're
let me
from-
look at them.
the yellow Dorient.
May I take a look at them?
By all means, don't get caught now.
Delhi takes a look at them.
She hands you one.
During
wiggles
this,
He whomps him, hits his wrist with it, trying to see if it's slap bracelets, and then eventually puts his fingers in it.
Dope. You're a fighter, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm a champion
roll,
fighter.
roll a strength check against your strength DC.
So my strength DC. What's a 5th level proficiency? +3. Okay,
+3.
so it is a
Yeah.
I have a DC 14 with a +3 to strength. That is a
Okay,
5.
As you try to take your fingers out, you go. You are firmly stuck in that. Let's go over to Modron. Modron, you have this finger trap. Would you like to try it?
I'm currently laughing hysterically at this dwarf whose fingers are caught. And I'm gonna just like,
Hey, that's not very nice.
you look hilarious. It's very simple, friend. It's very simple. And I'll pop my fingers in, and then try to deftly pull them out before it can like. Yeah, I'm gonna like go, and try to go super fast.
Are you a spellcaster?
No,
Are you a
I am
spellcaster
a
or fighter?
rogue. I'm a thief.
Okay, then I'm gonna say do a strength check still then.
Strength, okay. And just to
So
clarify,
your DC should be lower.
my DC is low, and it's 8 plus proficiency plus the strength, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine is
So 11
super
plus something.
low.
What's your DC? Is it 12?
-1 is what my strength is.
Oh, so it's just a DC 10? Wow.
I'm a weak little boy. I'm nimble, but
I
I'm
mean,
Beat it.
I
Good
still
for
beat
you,
it.
not necessarily.
Not
for
necessarily
you wanna
good,
use
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
I rolled a 5.
Yeah.
we're both just
as
stuck.
you're laughing at Deli, you try to do the same thing, and you're stuck. Not as easy as you think, is it? Yes, not at all.
It's not as easy at all.
Can I try again?
As they say that. Oh yeah, you can try that again. You can try it again.
Okay.
Go for it.
Yay, nat 19.
Perfect. The second time, as everyone's laughing at you, you get kind of self-conscious, and with all your might, you just, I'm done with
Hey,
this.
you
Come
guys
on.
stop it. Duh. See, I can get out. It's easy. See?
Modron's still giggling
Rico, would
about
you
the
like to
whole
try again?
situation. Yes, I would. But while people are celebrating Dilly's success, I'm gonna just kind of casually try to like palm a nearby potion, just real quick.
Okay, do a sleight of hand.
And then I'm gonna actually try to get out.
With
yeah.
disadvantage because you have this trap on.
Absolutely. Oh, I'd have it no other way. Come on, a 3 and then a natural 20, so 10.
I got a natural 20.
Okay, yeah,
And that's when immediately you are so clumsy with your hands in this. Modrin, the other person. Hey, what are you doing there? No stealsies, and she
Oh!
smacks your hand.
Oh, I slipped. It was totally unintentional. I was falling. I was trying to catch my. I would never try something like that on you. And then I'm gonna try to get out of
It's
there.
okay.
I'm an honest man, I promise.
Okay, do it.
Modron is the most honest man I've ever met. It's why
I
I travel
rolled
with him.
a 4 this time, so I'm still stuck.
Modron has never.
Stuck.
Modron has never lied or manipulated me. to
And
me
again,
ever.
he's just giggling. I'm just giggling hilariously at this.
Am I able to give
Neon,
him
I love the
health
drawing,
potion
by the
while I'm
way.
trying?
Neon shared a ripped beholder in our Discord, and I love it. She thick. Sorry.
Go check it out. Join the Discord.
I'll send the link right now.
Yeah, go
Oh my
join
God.
it. Be our friends. Okay, now I need to look.
It
Wait.
fills me with joy.
I love how.
Its
Wait,
brow is
let
so
me see.
intense. I love it. Thank you so much,
Where
Neon.
is it? Where is it? Arts
It's
and crafts.
arts and crafts. Oh yeah.
Oh, it's so good
Oh,
though.
I love it. Thick.
It's a beautiful, beautiful thing.
It is.
It makes me so happy. Okay.
I would like to help Modron
yes,
if
yes.
that's possible.
Okay, yeah, totally. So
Here,
do it with
Dilly,
advantage.
you tug on this hand,
Alright,
and
buddy.
I will pull extra hard on this side.
Oh, okay. Sounds like a good idea.
There we go. 15.
Yay.
Perfect. Well, with your friend's help, boom, you pull it out, and you are now both attuned to this item if you so choose to be.
Well, I
so
loved this
As-
thing.
And I take my signet ring that is in my carried gear.
This ring belonged to my family. You may have it for these 2 finger traps.
Mudrin is shocked. It was only 2 gold, but I will take this overpayment. And she
And then he
immediately
winks
takes it
and then he winks at
puts
the
it in
Heldorf.
her
Once again, while Dilly is talking and doing this, Modron is absent-mindedly walking through the aisles and just trying to, casually procure an item or 2.
Kleptomaniac.
He abso-friggin-lutely he is. He's like, oh, that's nice. He's not
Roll
even
a
like
sleight of hand.
registering that I'm doing it either. It's literally all just like, that was a 14.
18.
Oh
Ah.
my god.
No, I'm rolling wildly good. This dice today is wild. As you try once again, Mudrin comes right up to you. Hey, why don't you steal this? And she smacks you.
I would never. I was grabbing these to see if Dilly wanted to maybe add to his purchase. Dilly, you don't want these, do you? You don't want these.
Modron holds up a pink pair of handcuffs.
Yeah, it's like
No, I
some
think I'm okay.
fluffy cuffs and an excessively large cigar. It's like, okay, I thought so. Because again, he wasn't just trying to steal nice things. It was just, oh, that's fun. Oh, that's fun.
Nothing special.
Nothing special.
But Deli grabs Modron and is like, "All right, let's get out of here."
All right.
But then, as he walks out, turns and winks again at the Heldorf. Flashes his -1 to charisma smile.
Dilly, I could have stolen her heart
Roll
for
a
you.
persuasion check. Oh,
Persuasion, you say?
yes.
Ah, okay. That's a 13.
Even with her minus. Nice.
She is a little bit flustered.
Yeah,
She's a bit flustered.
I am proficient in persuasion for some reason,
Ah.
so I have a +2.
Oh, but
Dilly, to the fish
But-
market.
as
Sorry.
as you
fish
walk
market.
out,
To the fish
as
market.
you walk out to the fish market,
Thank you.
you leave the door and you see some. Do a perception check for me,
Both of us?
or do an insight check.
I'm changing dice,
Whichever
by the
one
way.
you want. Yeah, both of you. Whichever one you want.
I'll do perception.
I'll do insight then.
That is a 5.
21. 21.
All right, Modron, you know shady characters because you are a shady character.
I
and
would
immediately,
never.
as you walk out, you see 2 shady characters in hoods walk in, and they walk into the store right after you.
I think I used to party with those two.
Oh, back in your rough and toughem days, Modron?
Yes, you know, those times we don't talk about much. As you know, I'm a changed man. Oh, here's your finger trap back.
Did you want to say hi? Oh, thank you. Did you want to say hi to them?
Let's just let's go to the fish market, keep our eyes out for them. Let's just
Are you sure you don't want to say hi to those fellas?
I might owe them money? Who's to say, really?
Oh.
It's been a long time. What's a couple thousand gold?
Do you think those 2 are gonna be alright with him? Are they nice folk?
Oh, yeah. Fish market?
Fish market, okay.
as you begin to start walking to the fish market, you make it maybe 60 feet, and then all of a sudden, and you turn back and you see the two hooded figures with a bunch of a bag, and they crash out the window, and next thing you see Mudrin come out the door. Help me, please, please, they stole my wares and they hurt my friend Dilly.
What today?
Someone help.
We have to do it. I also just want to say I made this character random, and I just realized that my age is 112. So I just also want to say I'm just old as shit.
You're an old perv. It's okay.
I'm old as shit, yes.
And so I think Deli just goes on the offense, pulls out his shield and warhammer, and goes to hit one of these fools.
Old man,
These
what?
imps.
This is why you don't travel with elders, and I follow.
You race after them. Let's roll initiative real fast.
Okay.
I think race after is a very subjective term. With my 21
Well, at least Deli does.
yeah, with my 21 in initiative, I just like saunter. No.
I got a 14.
I got a
Perfect. You
21.
both go first.
Okay.
Rico, you'll be going first.
Yeah.
So you see these two vagabonds
Mhm.
running down.
Is
What would you like to
is it a
do?
busy street? Is it like what's the street scene like right now? It's like I don't want to try to hide.
It is like you know when it's like 5 o'clock at the or like maybe 2 or 3 o'clock at the mall, and there's some people there, but it's like mostly empty for the most part. That's what the street is like. There's some people, but they're not. It's not busy for sure.
We went to the streets early to get all the best prices.
We did. Okay, well you're
The
going
early
up.
bird specials.
He was saying, okay, yeah, I think I would. I'm just gonna walk up. And fuck. I think I'm just gonna try to hide. I'm gonna try to hide and then throw a dagger, get a sneak attack. I may as well. I have no other choice. I think I'm gonna just crouch down behind Dilly.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Roll
Yeah.
that stealth check. Roll that
Okay.
stealth check.
Stealth is plus 10. 23.
Perfect.
Vanished.
They don't see you. You are
Great.
hidden.
So yeah, I'm gonna creep kind of around to the closer to the magic store, so I'm kind of behind them. And I'm going to go, no one steals the things I try to steal before I can steal them, and throw my daggers.
Okay, roll an attack roll.
Okay.
Let's see what we got.
Oh, have we attuned to that natural 20?
Whoa.
Oh, yes, and you have attuned.
Okay.
Whoa.
Nice. So do your double damage.
Okay, so first my 2d4 is 5 plus 4 for 9. And then my sneak attack is 3d6. 1, 2, 3.
Don't forget you crit.
Oh, so I double these. So yeah. So the 9 was the crit.
Well, no, because
Okay.
wouldn't 5 be doubled? So wouldn't it
I
be 14?
rolled a 2 and a 3. I rolled twice.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
You rolled 2. I get it.
7.
I understand.
Ooh, yes. Yes. That's 9. 21 more points. So 30 points total.
Oh, perfect. As you throw your knife, okay, which one do you throw it at? Left or right?
The one holding the bag. Whoever's holding the stolen goods.
I think they're both.
Are they
they're
both
holding
holding bags?
Okay.
are holding one bag.
Oh,
One has a bigger bag, one has a smaller bag.
big bag. Big bag.
Okay. As you throw it at the big bag, you stab it right between his shoulder blades, and 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 immediately stumbles and looks around, and I'm gonna see. Doesn't see you.
It just sees me
I'm gonna
rushing
roll
with
for
a
the other guy, see
warhammer.
if he sees you. Yes, they both of them don't see where that dagger came, but they see Kevin's character. They see Deli rushing towards them, and they turn around. And, oh, I didn't know we'd be having to deal with this early in the morning.
It's the early bird
And
special.
it is now your turn, Deli.
Okay.
Oh, those elders.
So I am foregoing my shield. So I have an AC of 16, and I'm gonna two-hand this warhammer. I'm gonna give a little wink to Dilly and go on the attack on the same guy that was struck by the dagger.
Plot twist. Roll a perception check to see what happened with Dilly.
That's a 12.
I'm gone. Oh, Dilly. Right.
You don't notice. You don't notice what happened to Dilly. You just know that something happened to Dilly.
Oh my god, Dilly's dead.
have to
Okay,
find
so
out.
I'm gonna roll to hit this guy, this fucking monster.
You can do the shenanigans. Do the shenanigans. And
Okay.
I mean, I let you guys do the stupid catapult last night.
That is a 15 to hit.
The brilliant catapult last night.
Oh,
Is a 15 hit?
who are you hitting? The one with the big bag or little bag?
Yeah, the big bag, going after the same guy.
Big bag doesn't hit. Doesn't
Whoa.
hit.
Okay, I'm gonna go after the
So you
same
try-
guy. I got with my second
Okay,
attack.
go for it.
That one is better. That's a dirty 20.
Yes,
Perfect. Hits.
baby.
Okay. That is D10. D10 plus 3 damage. That is 10 damage done to big bad guy.
10 damage.
Yeah.
Oh, as you go and thwomp him, you hear his bones crack. And he coughs up blood, and he is not looking so well.
Okay, I'm
at
gonna action
all.
surge.
Yeah, baby.
And is it a ranged? What? How do I use the finger trap?
You take an action and you throw it.
So
So
it's-
with
but
your
it
with
is
your
a
action
full-
surge, you
It is a full action though. I can't-
it'll be your full action surge.
Okay, so just
If
I
you want to
think-
use your action surge to use it, you can.
Yeah, so I want to just badass like hit with this guy, miss, but like on the backswing hit him with the side, and then just like toss the finger trap at the second dude with the smaller bag.
Smaller bag. Okay. Let's see. He's gonna roll an Arcana check. Let's see. Oh, what's your spell save? All right. Sorry. What's your strength save?
It is 14.
14. It has to be a 14. Perfect. Immediately you throw it at him, and as it zooms through the air and it locks on to one finger. Says, what is this? What is this? And it magically pulls his other finger in.
I'm just picturing like a tube,
Yes,
like
it's
a
a whole
wacky weightable inflatable tube thing, just like flailing until it finds his other finger.
Yes. And basically it is now locked onto his fingers. With
Good.
that,
I still got it.
correct him. The other, a little peek behind the screen, the other guy was a spellcaster, so that was a very good move.
Yee.
He is gonna see his friend and say bye, and he disengages, and he is going to just take his movement and just ditch.
The guy whose
It
fingers
is
are trapped.
now,
Is he the? Yeah, is he
yeah, his
trapped?
fingers are
Okay.
trapped. Yes. So right now the guy with the smaller bag has his fingers trapped and is running away. The guy with the bigger bag isn't doing so well and is in front of you all.
He's in front of me.
And it is your turn now, Rico. Yes.
Oh,
Well,
did that
bigger
guy not
dude
go?
didn't get a turn yet. Yeah,
He.
the dude in
you're
front
right.
of
Thank you.
us,
Thank
yeah.
you so much. Okay. So as he goes and sees his friend, what? I have to take this out like I always do, and he's gonna strike Kevin. Does a 16 hit you?
Ties go to the attacker.
Dope.
Because I'm two-handed my warhammer right now.
Proud of you.
Didn't pull out my shield.
Shield you for squares.
out-
In the heat of battle, I pull out my shield and then I put it back down and I two-hand my
Oh
warhammer.
yeah, totally.
Dope. So he pulls out his long sword from his back and he swings it at both of you.
Oh, this
and
seems-
you take 13 damage.
Ooh,
I
okay.
need to put fight music on.
Okay.
That's not fight music either. Yes, it kind of.
And now it is Rico's turn.
Oh, he's only got one attack?
He's
Little
only got one
baby.
attack.
Awesome.
He's a little baby.
Okay.
Rico, go after
what I'm gonna do?
go after the running guy.
I have a crossbow, so I can always shoot at him as he continues to run away. I'm not too worried about him. But what I want to do, kind and benevolent DM, as a thief, I can do a sleight of hand check as my bonus action with fast hands. So what I would like to do is run up and shank the big guy, and then as my bonus action, just go boop, over his back, and like try to attach it on him real fast.
And and attach what? The finger trap?
The finger trap. I want to do it in a sleight of hands kind
Okay.
of way. Like, yeah, like I want to come up and go, "Ka! Tell him it was me," or something. You know what I mean? Like,
Okay. So
I am
so
the
first do
Batman.
your attack.
I am Batman.
See if that hits.
Where's Rachel? Yeah. Sorry, people listening.
Where's Dilly?
That was probably so. Yeah, where's Dilly? So distorted.
Where's Dilly?
I rolled. Oh, I wish I took luck. I only rolled a 13 on my attack.
Doesn't hit. So I'm gonna say for your sleight of hand check, you'll have disadvantage, but roll for it.
Okay. I rolled a 2 and an 11.
Yeah, why'd you have to give him disadvantage?
Yeah. Well, it was a 2 first.
Yeah. Either way, wouldn't work because it's the two first. As you try to put the fingers on him with your sleight of hand, he's ready for you, and he blocks and pushes you off. And he's seen what's happened to his friend before. So what he does is he clenches his fists and puts them where you can't see.
Well, thanks for
Not
letting
today.
me. Thanks for
No,
letting
no.
me try my shenanigans. I'm sorry that they did not work, chat. I am sorry. I tried my best. I'm
Alright,
gonna take
Kevin,
my
it is
motion.
now
I'm
your
gonna take my movement, and I'm gonna book it. I'm gonna go after the other guy. I'll take the hit on me.
Okay, you're gonna take it?
Yep.
Okay. Let's see.
Dilly asked me to go for that, so I will do it. So yeah, I charge my 30.
It's my turn to hit.
Yes.
I'm going to try and hit the big bad guy with my warhammer. Nice, that's a 24.
Perfect. Hits.
That is 7 damage.
Perfect.
And we go.
As you go. Oh, you're gonna go again?
I have my
Go
second
go for it
attack.
again. It doesn't matter. You killed him.
Okay. That is a 14 to hit. It doesn't hit with that one.
Oh no! It does. Oh no! And then he's still up. He's still up. Okay. Perfect. So
Yes.
It's time for Sax
any
Planet.
other shenanigan you can do first?
It's time for Sax Planet.
Yes. I'm just for the hell of it, just to like make this guy intimidate, as I'm gonna second wind as a bonus action and regain the hit points that he took from me.
Just to scare him.
Yeah.
That is 8 hit points.
So this
back to me.
guy,
Just Super Saiyan.
you whomp him down, and he's on death's door. He's right there. He is right there, and he's struggling to get
Just
up.
surrender.
Never for battle.
You're
And
like a thief.
it's the mage's turn now, and he is running away, and he's going to try to do a strength check real fast. Oh, perfect. Who threw it again? What was your DC again?
14.
14. Ooh, never mind. I got a 13.
Wow.
So he tries to get out of the trap, and he cannot. And once again, he just books it, and he's going to he's just gonna book it. And the attack guy goes. Gonna roll. He's gonna attack you again.
No, I don't like it.
Does not hit. I rolled a 10. So, 15. Does 15 hit?
No, it is not.
Perfect. Back to Rico.
Lazy.
Oh, you're muted, dude.
Yeah, mute boy.
Places. There we go. Okay. How far away am I from him now?
He is now 60 feet.
And that's even with me traveling the 30 last turn?
Oh, yes. No, then he's 30 feet away from you.
30 feet. Only 30 feet from me. Yeah, I'm gonna just, I'm gonna switch the dagger over to my offhand and pull out my rapier and just go on in. Double attack.
Okay, go for it.
I know I'm not gonna get sneak attack, so. Rapier first. Ah! Run away, die! Out on the floor.
Run away! Get out of there! Rico's gonna hurt
that
you.
was-
Oh,
No.
okay.
Well, you suck, because that was a critical fail. Twice in a row. 2 critical fails in a row.
You roll 2 critical fails.
It was an
Okay,
18 on the
what I'm gonna
floor.
say, let me roll something. Let's see if it's good.
Edison, why are you being so mean?
It's okay. Look, I have my
Not
game
very
with my family later. I'm getting my bad rolls out now so I can kill them.
Or you're just ramping up. for worse
As you
rolls.
go, true that. As you go and try to attack him, you trip and you fall on your sword and your dagger. Roll your damage dice, but on yourself.
Can I make a
Cruel
deck
and
save? I'm a
unusual.
rogue.
No, it's a nat 1.
Oh, okay.
I said cruel and unusual, Addison.
I take back my kind and benevolent comment from earlier. Okay.
Yeah, you're a monster to me now.
That is 5
Thanks.
plus
That's my goal.
8. So 13 points of damage.
Great. Yep, you take that damage.
Shaking a paint.
Rico, it is. Sorry, not Rico.
Addison, you're muted.
Oh, sorry. What was that?
You were muted.
Okay, yes. What did you roll, Kevin?
Or is it my turn to attack? Sorry,
Yes,
I didn't
it
see
is.
anything. Okay. That is a dirty 20.
Perfect hits. He's dead.
Okay, that
He's
is
dead.
5 damage.
You don't have to roll your damage. He's dead. With your modifier, he's dead.
Yes,
And with my second attack, I would like to just grab my warhammer over my head and throw it at the smaller guy.
And I'm on the ground, so I'm out of the way.
So he's 60 feet, right?
Yeah.
You're throwing is 60?
Uh,
Just roll it with disadvantage.
Or are
See
you
if
yeah,
it-
running
this is
closer first?
disadvantage long range, 31 to 120 feet.
Yeah, you still have your movement.
Yeah, so I'll run 30 feet so I can roll it regularly. I take a
go for
running start and then just fucking launch my warhammer.
Yes.
Go for it.
Nice. That is a 15.
Perfect. It hits.
Woo! Okay. Nice. That is 11 damage.
Perfect. As you go and you strike him down, he hits. Okay. Oh, and he turns around. Okay, man, I'm done. I don't want to die.
What
You
happened?
killed my friend.
I
I'm
walk
done.
over and I say, "What happened to the woman that was in that store?"
He stabbed her, man. He stabbed her. It was a whole
I
thing.
just
I told him.
smash his face on a public execution
about
in
to
the
say,
middle of
yeah.
in front of the fish market.
Modron's like, that's nice. Dagger.
both Modron and Deli just like stab and bash this dude to death on the street.
Great. That's how we'll end our. That's how we'll end.
And the
our,
camera pans up to the
our-
sun as it begins to rise
Yeah,
on the
that's how we'll
city.
end on our.
Victory!
Woo! We murdered those guys.
Yes.
Alrighty. Let's do a quick rundown real fast. First off, do we like it?
I thought it was a cool. I didn't even think about using it on spellcasters because that would make it to where most somatic-based spells would be
Totally
no longer
useless.
viable.
Yeah. I thought it was fun. I like
Trying
it.
to think about like what spells I have that are like somatic. Guidance. Gust.
There's a lot of that are
Well, a lot of
somatic.
them,
All
a lot
of
of
them are
them
like most of them
are,
are verbal,
or they have a somatic
verbal
component
somatic
to them.
material.
Yeah. They usually have multiple.
Yeah.
Absorb.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
do.
I'm trying
Exactly.
to find one
A
spell
lot of
that I
spells
have.
I've seen.
Ooh, healing word is only verbal,
Mm-hmm.
so that's cool.
Yeah. But most spells are somatic. So once Kevin did that, I was like, oh, this guy's gone. Like
Yeah,
this
yeah.
guy, like if he does not get this off, he's gone.
We have a cat on the stream.
Yay,
Hello,
kitty
everybody.
stream!
Hello, cat.
Cat attack! Hey, kitty.
He hates.
We'll
So
have
let's
my
go
dog on
and
here
let-
eventually.
And let's go over. I'll also have my bird and dog on here. So let's go over. Let's go over our predictions. How do we feel? Was it underpowered, overpowered, or just right?
I thought it was just right. I think my prediction is right. I think it would be a very valuable magic item. But also, the other thing that I like about it is, in my mind, is like that guy who ran away. Like, what if he succeeded, right? So now he has that item, right? So like it's his. So
Yeah.
it could eventually come back to bite the party, where it gets utilized on them again too. Like if they don't keep a track. Ooh, Rico's a virtual.
Yep.
Going into cyberspace.
Yep,
now.
yep. It's all good. We're just not going to show me again. Yeah, keep going.
Cyberspace.
They have no idea what's going on the stream. Everything's fine live.
Okay.
My camera is freaking out, y'all.
But Rico, I mean, just right, overpowered, underpowered. What do you think?
Let me just quickly stop my video and put it back on and see if that helps. It does not. Cool. So I'm gonna talk with the logo on instead, and y'all can just look at our awesome Break the Table logo. I thought that it was
That's fun.
I thought it was pretty fun. It was, I think it was just right. There was enough randomness to it that you don't really know what could have occurred, what could have happened. Oh, camera's still freaking out. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at those colors.
God
Look at those
dang
colors.
it.
This is just the day. Today's been like this. I have to teach after this too. Woo. Yeah, I loved the way that we got to I loved the way that we got to play with it, and the different ways that it was useful, right? Like, how it was a low enough DC to be solvable, but high enough to actually at least cause a hiccup in the encounter. So pretty. Thanks, Neon. Yeah, I thought it was super fun. What did you think, Addison?
I loved it too. I thought it was great. I was expecting someone to use it on the fighter. That's all I would have wanted to see how that worked with that. To see.
I
But,
didn't want to
otherwise,
put it
I thought
on
it
the
was
guy
great.
who seemed
I loved it.
strong.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be a bad idea to give it to a strong boy.
Understandable.
I just
But,
I loved Deli. Deli was a fun little hill dwarf.
You, it's me, Dilly. I'm 112 years old.
It was. We'll definitely have to revisit some of these characters again. All right, friends. So if you haven't, we're gonna wrap the show up. And if you haven't, like and subscribe to our Patreon. Like and subscribe to our Twitch and everything. We have some goals and we're trying to get through them. We only need 5 more Patreon subscribers to reach our January goal. And if you really like this content, follow us more, because we got a lot coming up for you.
Patrons
On February 5th, 7 p.m. at Pacific Standard Time. Oh, yep, patrons get a sticker. We got stickers for you. We got a whole bunch of stuff for you. But if you like this content, February 5th, 7 p.m.
Holy
Pacific
guap,
Standard Time,
guys.
we have the next chapter of Roleplay Varied. Check it out. Also, look for that content on YouTube. It should be coming out soon. And then next week, Sunday at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, we have our kids table. It's fun. It's all around stuff. Good stuff, good content. Come join us. We got a whole lot of stuff for you to see. Today's intermission, we had a song called Aquafina by Jerusha and the promo video for the channel Muse and Dionysus. So once again, go support your local BIPOC artists. We're all around and we love your support. I believe, hold on real quick. Nope. Okay. Rick, are we doing the raid?
Yeah, I will, let me...
Okay, phenomenal. I didn't know. I didn't get confirmation on that.
Go ahead, keep doing your spiel. I'll talk about it at the very end.
Oh, great. So, yeah, Great. So, yep, that's all. I was going to head on to the raid next.
Oh,
and
sweet.
wrap it on up. I just didn't know anything because you didn't give... Yep, so...
Yeah.
to you.
I am pulling that up. We are gonna raid my good friend Statnex. She's playing Spyro the Dragon right now. And she's in my personal D&D campaign, so I love sending her some love. In fact, let me put in the chat something. I'm gonna put something you all can copy and paste. BTT is breaking in. And so I just put that in the chat. Go ahead and copy that. And if you are subscribing to us, you can do this version of it. BTT is breaking in. So you can show off our fun table break emoji. Boom, boom. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and send us over to Statnex's screen. So make sure to give her all the love. And before you go, hit that like button and follow button on our page and hit it on hers too. All right, y'all. Any last words, Addison?
Yeah. We'll see you next time, my buddies, for the next edition. Have a nice day.